Let's go. He's going in the yard. Come on, Sappy. Sappy, Echo, let's go. Come on, Sappy, let's go. Hi guys, and welcome to Blackpack Homestead. Yes, we are back in the garden and we are picking tomatoes instead of beans. Bean haul, huge, gonna be snapping beans for days on end, but it is a bountiful, abundant blessing that we are grateful for and thankful. So now let's move on to the bounty of what is the tomatoes this year. I've just finished picking the cherry tomatoes, and here is what I have off the cherry tomato plant, and I'm getting that about every day. Lots of cherry tomatoes. The ferment turned out great. 2 of them did get a mold on them, so when in doubt, throw it out. So that's what we did. But 1 batch, perfect as it should be. Tasty, tasty, tasty. I'll show you that in a kitchen video. But right now we're going to pick tomatoes because a lot of them are split, and I've let them stay on too long, so the bugs have gotten to them. And the poor rabbits, the chickens are tired of tomatoes. I gave them so many tomatoes this morning. So, yeah, let's get to picking these slicers. What do you think? Here is what is supposed to be some sort of paste tomato. I do not know for sure. As you know, I have a habit of not doing such a hot job keeping up with my seeds. So that is some kind of paste tomato. I'm going to go ahead and take them because I guarantee you we're going to have rain tonight, and if they're not already split, they will be. That one I'm going to leave because it's not really red yet. Those 2, still going to leave those, not real red yet. But these little cherry guys, this is a volunteer Chadwick cherry, as I just knocked one off. We'll get it on the other side. Volunteer Chadwick cherries, always a blessing when the plant grows itself and you didn't have to do anything to it. 2 more. 1 more. Well, that one's got bug damage, so that one's going to go on the ground to hopefully make a new volunteer tomato. That one's pretty red. We'll take that one. Yet again, supposed to be some kind of paste tomato. Does not look like a paste tomato. But I'm going to pull them a little underripe so I don't get splitting, because that is like my main problem right now, is losing tomatoes to splitting. So here's another one that's supposed to be some kind of paste. And that one looks pretty ready. We'll take that one. See, that one is kind of pointy, but it's not true pointy like a real paste tomato. Those are still, ooh, we got a big old worm on that one. Didn't I just stomped it. Whatever these paste tomatoes are, this kind of has a pointy bottom. I'll go ahead and take that one because it's the reddest. And that's what we got so far. Let us go around here to the other side where I'm going to find a lot of split tomatoes. See this guy? Yeah, bugs got to him. And the split because of all the rain. Same thing with that guy, or any of these split up here. Yes. Yes, that one may be salvageable. This one looks like a recent split too. It's not even had time to heal, so we might be able to save that one. But the rest of these will go to the chicons. I'll just leave them right there and make a pile. And we come down here to what is a mortgage lifter. They have not really been splitting. Oh, that one's got a big hole out of it. Something's been eating on that. Looky there, something eating that. And well, that's going to turn into a new tomato plant right there. There you go. Woohoo! Here, whoa, sorry, Miss Tiny Spider. I don't want to disturb you. I'm going to go ahead and take that one if I don't want to disturb the tiny spider. Cherokee Purple, which we have had such good luck with this year. Such good luck. I mean, in years past, they just didn't do for us. And there's another one. Lovely. Lovely. Now, let's see. Oh man, that one's been eat on too. Look at that. Silly old bugs can't even wait till it's ripe. There, the chickens have had so much, that'll get to be a volunteer tomato plant next year. So let's go over here to the cage tomatoes and see. This looks like a ripe one. We'll put this in here with the cherries. And let's see. I don't see any on that. This is the tomato ground cherry jungle. The pumpkins have been harvested. But I do believe that this little feller who looks rough is a Dr. Wyche's, because I did sow some Dr. Wyche seeds, witchy, wychey, whatever. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. See how it's split so much? It's already got bug damage. Same with that guy. Alright guys, well that's got the cherries and the slicers and the ones that were bug damaged that I squashed into the ground hoping for volunteers, like this here Chadwick cherry volunteer we've got right here. Makes perfect Chadwick cherries. So I'm hoping to establish some of these purple cherry tomatoes, the black cherry tomatoes. So I've been stomping them around, seeing if I can get the seeds out quicker. And then, you know, we'll have a volunteer Cherokee? Might have some of those too. A volunteer black cherry tomato. So let me show you that tomato haul as I hide in the shade of the green beans. There it is. Half a basket of cherries. I think I might have some cherry tomatoes over on that other, in the raised beds. So let's go over there and look at them. Alright, let's see. These little tomato plants up here. Nothing. Okay. Anything I've tried to grow in this raised bed in this location has not done good. But these little plants, though they look crappy and though they've struggled, they're ripening some fruit. So let's pick it. See? And these are Chadwick cherries as well. But these I started from seed. So I got a couple off there, not too many. But hey, that's 4 more than I had, you know? So it is time to dehydrate some tomatoes. Gonna, whoopsie, because my freezer is so full. I have no more room. I either need to make sauce or I need to slice the slicers really thin and put them in the dehydrator. And so that's probably what I'm gonna do a part of them. I might freeze part of them and I might just sauce part of them and dehydrate more cherry tomatoes. But I'll tell you one thing for sure. I'm gonna take you along for the ride. So whatever I do with these tomatoes and the green beans you saw me pick in the last video, I'll show you what I do with them, but not today. Because I am wore out. I do the harvesting one day, and then I do the preserving the next. So one more look at the tomato haul. And one more look at my garden in late August. It is definitely winding down, folks. Definitely winding down. I didn't go check these. I saw some red ones on this volunteer. Yeah, it's another Chadwick cherry, and it is a volunteer. See, look. Ooh, squash. I got a squash. That's those 4 squash plants we planted when I thought I didn't have any. Ready to wind the video up, and I think about more tomato plants and squash plants. You know, all the plants. Yeah, I like them all. So let's get this squash. 2 squishy squashes. 2 summer squash. Yum, yum, yum. Let us add to our bounty more cherry tomatoes and squash. And then you can't forget the beans. And you can't forget the eggs that I got out of the silky pen and the Rhode Island pen today. So a lot of harvesting going on. Hey guys, yeah, I'm gonna tack this on the end of the tomato picking video because I said I would put my fermented cherry tomatoes on the end of a tomato video. Well, it's Vlogust 24th and this is a tomato video, so here we go. I told you that I had 1 mold, actually 2 of them didn't look quite right, so when in doubt, throw it out. This one looked great. As you can see, I mean, it's been in the fridge now, so the jar is gonna get like condensation-y, but there they are. And we're gonna try one. Fermented tomatoes. I want a black cherry one. So there it is. Lovely little black cherry tomato. Here we go. Oh my goodness. When I tasted them, when I put them in the fridge, they were warm because they had been out on the counter. Now that they're cold, even better. At the end of 3 days, taste your cherry tomatoes, and if they taste tangy and pickled like a pickle, it's not going to be vinegary, it's going to be more fizzy because it's fermented like they ferment beer, you know. So it's a little fizzy, it's not vinegary, but it is tart and sour, but yet delicious. And the sweetness of the tomatoes with the tartness of the lactobacillus in it is wonderful. Remember, this is full of probiotics, it's great for your gut. I try to eat something fermented with every meal, but I haven't been doing that much lately because I'm out of fermented stuff till Chris made the dilly beans. So I try to eat something fermented with every meal as a side. Or you can put these on a salad. You could throw them, don't cook them because that will kill your good probiotic stuff in the ferment. But like after a pasta dish is done, you could like toss a few on some warm noodles and butter. That would be great. But just any way you would use tomatoes except for cooking, because if you cook it, then it's going to kill the good probiotics. So don't cook it, just add it to a dish after you're through cooking. So there you go. So I hope that you've tried this. So enjoy. Try to make fermented tomatoes. Delicious. But these will last from 3 to 6 months in the fridge. You can leave it up to a year. That's up to you. I've eaten year-old tomatoes before. They've been stored in my fridge. They were fine. I'm still here. So, I also will sip on the brine because the brine has got a lot of nutrition in it, and that's where the main body of the probiotics are. So, alright, I'm going to stick this back in the fridge. I hope you enjoyed the tomato video. Bye, guys. It's the next day. Okay, yesterday we picked all those tomatoes, right? Right. Okay. Well, last night, instead of breaking beans, Chris and I sliced our tomatoes real thin and put them in a dehydrator. So we have all of the ripe slicers we had last night and a lot of the cherries. We sliced the slicers real thin, sliced the cherries in half and or quartered, whichever was appropriate, and we started dehydrating last night at 9 o'clock. So now it's like 7 o'clock, so these things have been dehydrating for 22 hours. And I've checked them periodically throughout the day, and a lot of them, excuse me, a lot of them, if we don't get them out now, they're going to be dust. Like, they're not going to come off the tray. They're going to just break into a jillion pieces. So let's check the inside of this dehydrator out. This is what I've took off so far. I also sent a few that were done home with Hattie because I had the baby today, and I sent home some of her cherry tomatoes, so she's all set, and some green beans. So, but yeah, so I've been like tasting the littles all day, and they're so good. So here we are. This looks to be like just a regular red tomato.
Too shabby.
Let's see, this one is one of the ones I was concerned about, and I picked it up and turned it over, but now it's still a little bendy.
Okay.
And let's see how this guy is. Bendy. We'll turn him over. Anyway, I'm just gonna flip him. Oh, that one's done. Did you see that? That's when it's done. I just barely did it and it broke. So there we go.
So if they snap, they're good to bag.
Alright, let's see if this one will. Nope. Okay, those still gotta go.
Those are the ones, those must have been the ones you sliced.
Yeah, probably. Chris is much better at this than me. Bendy.
Yeah, see, those look way done. And they did shrink down because that was a full tray.
Yeah. I've already took some off this.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
okay.
I showed you how many I sent home with me.
But still, that ain't much.
That's part crispy.
Look at that. This must have been...
That's one of yours. That looks
one
like
of
a
mine.
Cherokee purple.
That's cool.
Oh, that sounds good.
That looks beautiful.
Listen. Hear the crack?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Now, that's a Cherokee purple too.
So these are coming up on 22 hours? Yeah.
22. Anyway, so we're dehydrating these to eat as a snack and to use when we make soups, sauces, chili, anywhere that you would use the tomatoes that I would normally core and score and take them out of the freezer and use them. That's what we're gonna do with these. Alright guys, so we went through all of our trays down here and we have taken out all the ones that are crisp, like we were showing you how we were, snapping them, seeing if they were chewy, bendy, or crisp, which means they would snap. And these guys still need more time. So we consolidated our trays from 9 down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I wanted to go ahead and get those trays out so I can get them washed and ready for the next batch. And this is what we've got so far out of these tomatoes. It may not look like a lot, but that's probably at least 2 whole tomatoes, maybe 1 big tomato. You don't think so?
We cut a bunch of tomatoes up.
I know that, and it was like a basket. This
we got 2 baskets full in there.
Well, it was this basket full is the one that we did. So let's taste test. Chris, come over here. Get in on this taste testing. Woo! All right, so I'm gonna break this in half. Ready?
Yeah.
It's a Cherokee purple. Think it. You heard a crunch? Just hold it in your mouth and let it.
Yeah. Let it rehydrate a second. That's good.
I mean, that's a great snack.
That's how I eat.
I love it. It's excellent, excellent, excellent. Definitely the way to go as far as tomatoes now. I'm pretty sure that's maybe the way.
Maybe I should dehydrate it, crush it up, make powdered ketchup.
We could.
Ah.
We could. But now the only test is to see how it works in a soup or a tomato sauce and see how that works out. And if that does as good as we think it's going to, then yeah, from now on, this is how we preserve our tomatoes. We ferment some and we dehydrate the rest.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, we'll be sure to bring you along when we reconstitute these things and cook with them so you can see how it works. Because we don't know either. We've never cooked with dehydrated tomatoes, so it should be a great, fun journey.
Yes.
Chris, do you have anything to add?
God bless y'all. Until next time at the Blackpack Homestead.
I'm Morella.
And I'm Chris.
And we'll see you here next time, the Blackpack Homestead. Take care, God bless, and bye-bye.